Hey, this is Topher right here on Geek Public Radio. How is everybody doing this afternoon? We are here sitting in the booth with Lisa from Starbase Indy. How are you doing?
I'm great. This is the first con I've been at in a year and a half. It feels good to dip my toe back into con waters.
It's like a little weird though. Like after
Oh, yeah.
it's like getting used to being. It took us a minute to get used to being live again and doing like that. We weren't in the studio. We weren't doing, and
Yeah.
like being around. It's like a mad rush to, like I remember how to do this. So
Yeah.
it must be strange on the develop or the con side of things, getting back into the swing of all of that stuff.
Absolutely. As we've looked at Starbase Indy, which of course happens over Thanksgiving weekend, making decisions. Can we do this? Can we not? What will the world look like 6 months from now? Knowing all of that's uncertain, but knowing that we want to be back, knowing that it looks like with vaccinations, it will be safe to gather, as it is safe now, and so we're planning. We missed it last year, and we're excited to be working on it again.
So did it feel like you were like literally were missing something, like without having all the headaches and but the fun that comes with?
The headaches, absolutely. Of course, there are headaches. On the other hand, this is part of our chosen family, especially for people. This is true of people who attend cons, but it's even more true of people who organize them.
Right.
And this is putting a convention together, whether it's InCONjunction or Hoosier Con or Starbase Indy, is a year-long event. And, maybe 10 months out of the year. I count those 2 months right after the con as regeneration, healing time.
Healing
That's what
time.
that is.
Yeah.
Rest and healing. But that's part of the process as well. And so that, we just kind of missed that. We looked around in April and said, wow, we're not going to be able to do this year. And then all the planning went away. And so picking it back up has been like using muscles you haven't worked out in a while.
So what do you got planned? What is the plan for this year?
So we've got a couple exciting things that we've already announced, and we have a bunch of announcements coming up this month. We will be here at the Marriott again. We haven't been here in 5 years, but we spent a lot of good years in this hotel.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to being back here. We have announced our musical guests. And so you can find all of that on our website and on our social media channels. And I'm forgetting the name of one of the bands, so I don't want to say them because I don't want to admit which one I've forgotten. But we have some new guests and some returning guests. That looks like it's very much going to be true of our actors as well. We've got some fan favorites who are coming back.
Nice.
Some ones that we have had requests to come back. And with, those who know us and love us know that we optimize for fans who are or for guests who are very excited about interacting with the fans. So we have at least one guest who has asked us if she could come back. And so that's very exciting because we know that when she was here in the past, she was wonderful and well received. And so we get to, hang out with her again.
That's always awesome. That's when you had a great time. It's like they go, no, can we come back?
Yes. And the other piece, for those who've been following us, we're pushing more in the science and STEM direction and have been throughout the last 4 years. Our theme this year is The Future Stems from Hope. And so we are focusing on programming that involves being able to make things, being able to experiment with things, learning things about the way the world works, the way the universe works. We have found, as we've brought in more of that programming, that people really love it. And so we have a major main stage guest who is working for NASA right now.
Nice.
And so we're real excited. And this is a trend we've been doing for the last 4 or 5 years. And, a lot of our longtime fans have been like, I don't know about this. And I'm like, just go listen to them talk. Like, oh, that was fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we brought them. We knew that was going to be true.
All right. So go ahead and let everybody know the dates and the website and all of that stuff.
Thanksgiving weekend, so November 26th through 28th. This year. So it's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday after Thanksgiving. So you go eat dinner with your family and then you bring them with you, or you don't bring them with you, depending. And there's great things for all ages. We'll have kids programming. We'll have activity programming. We'll have stuff that's just for grown-ups as well, as always.
So are you doing the vendor hall only badge again for like the Black Friday?
We will have something. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember if we're doing a vendor hall only pass or if we're just letting people in the vendor room. But if people want to come and shop and support our vendors, we are all for that. We want to make that accessible. Obviously, we're hoping folks will come for the whole convention. But if that's not your thing, then that's okay too. Our website is starbaseindy.org. And you can find us at Starbase Indy on Twitter and on Facebook and on Instagram. So we've got all of those channels kind of going. We've got a great social media person this year. Very excited to have this Scott Thien coming and working with us. And
awesome.
And our con chair, Charity Robertson, is killing it. This is her first year as con chair, and she is loving it, and she's doing a fantastic job. Again, if you followed us, one of the things about Starbase Indy is we've been trying to build the community of con runners as well. Because when we almost didn't come back in 2018, we had a lot of people say, okay, I will get involved as long as you guys don't go away. And so we are excited to be able to bring more of that skill set into the city as well, and get people that experience.
That's awesome.
We've had con chairs talk about how the experience has helped them in their professional life and in their personal life. And, it just is a way to expand your skill set and have fun while you're doing it.
All right. Well, hopefully we will see you there.
Yes.
Trying to get all of the stuff dotted. We have actually Days of Dead Chicago the weekend before. And then so we're hoping just to roll that into one giant week, like take break for Thanksgiving and then slide right back into coming down there and doing another show from down there. Maybe we can talk to you there as well.
Sounds great.
Awesome. Well, we'll get back to the music. Thank you for coming in and talking with me. And this is Geek Public Radio right here on geekpublicradio.com.
You're listening to Geek Public Radio, the station that supports genetically modified crops if it means that we'll someday get senzu beans.
Hey, I hope you liked this clip from Geek Public Radio. If you did, give us a like, give us a subscribe, ring the little bell so you know when we post more stuff. If you want more content from Geek Public Radio, check out geekpublicradio.com. There you'll find articles and reviews and all sorts of fun stuff, as well as a member section if you wish to help contribute a little to our doing more stuff. In the members only section, you'll find members only content that we create after the shows. You can find movies, you can find con stuff, all sorts of stuff right there. I think in the neighborhood of we're about 120 some different between films and shows and all the other stuff that we have back there right now, and more coming. So if you want to become a member, help us make more movies, make more stuff, make more content for you to partake in. But like I said, if you like the clip, subscribe, ring the bell.